You watch the X4 teaser trailer? I did. Looks great. The Boron ships look awesome. Hurry up, party. Khalid is way ahead of you. I haven't even played the latest expansion yet. No, I don't think so. I usually wait like for a couple expansions and then I go and do an X4 playthrough. I'll probably do another X4 playthrough when the new expansion comes out and it has like a month to patch.
I am a man of my evil finds its worst enemy in truth and honor.
An ogre mage holed up in the sewer was responsible for the disappearances. He had several carrion crawlers that would steal out at night to carry off random victims. The crawlers used their hapless prey as food while the ogre mage took any valuables they might have. What are the items possessed by the ogre's victims? Yes, we did. We'll happily return them. Awesome. I'm gonna need some people to do some investigating for the Iron Throne. Be outside the main door of the Flaming Fist compound. Okay.
It shall be as you wish.
Do I have to go rest or something? Okay. Is there an inn here? Ye Old Inn. So, what do you guys think we should call this inn? I have no idea. We are totally out of names. Oh my god. Ye Old Inn it is.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
Let's give them a right thrashing.
What? Oh, I'm really not into it.
The commoners are gonna be like, yeah, this
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
It shall be as you wish.
You good?
It shall be as you wish.
Stairs are closed due to poor workmanship.
You have but
Can we use this inn? I don't know if we can use this inn.
You have
Yeah, I
but
don't think the dude is coming back. That was a weird situation.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
You can use the inn for loots. For loots. Failed to say the innkeeper. Oh, did he die? I thought the innkeeper ran out. I didn't realize he died. Whoops.
I am a man of my word.
As well as a group you have dealt with in the past, the Iron Throne. Duke Eltan himself wishes to speak to you about this. Will you come with me? Yes. Am I excited for BG3? Yeah, a little bit.
I am a man of my word.
Let me introduce you to Grand Duke Eltan, one of the lords of the city, commander of the Flaming Fist, and member of the Lords Alliance. I'm glad to see you have come. I know that such a meeting is unusual, but in these circumstances it is necessary. But first ask what involvement you've had with the merchant society known as the Iron Throne. You've learned they're involved in a plot that threatens the stability of your city. Okay. From what I've been told, you've been quite a thorn in the side of the Iron Throne. I'm interested in you because of the obvious hatred that they hold for you. Your recent activities have been brought to my attention, and I'm very dubious as to the intent of the throne. I think it is far too easy to blame the recent caravan raids and iron shortage on the Zentarim. The evidence does point to them. They do not have much to profit, while the Iron Throne has everything to gain. I have much to concern me right now, especially with the tension rising between our city and the nation of Am. Unfortunately, my hands are tied. I can't act against the Iron Throne until I have hard evidence of their wrongdoing. That, of course, is where you come in. I need a small group of spies to break into the Iron Throne headquarters to see if they can find any proof of the throne's involvement with the caravan raids. If you do this for me, you'll be paid extremely well. You'd be honored. Return and report to me once you have enough information to use.
It shall be as you wish.
Greetings, taxpayers. I am Duke Eltan.
You know that any
commander of the
incriminating
Flaming
evidence to be found
Fist.
with Realtar, the overall leader of the Iron Throne in Baldur's Gate. He's currently supposed to be at Candlekeep on some sort of business. There's only one thing to do. Travel to Candlekeep and learn what they're doing there. Whatever it is, it can't bode well for the fortunes of this city. Take this book. Without it, the keeper of the portal won't allow you to entrance into the library. Here also is the reward money that I promised you.
Your journey has come full circle.
Oh, man.
Duke Eltan has asked that you travel back to Candlekeep, where you must spy upon the leaders of the Iron Throne. While it troubles you that such evil men now make use of the Great Library, and you wish the circumstances of your visit would be different, it will still be a pleasure to return to your former home.
I love that narrator. He sounds so good.
Yes.
Okay.
It shall be as you wish.
Oh, they put us at the entrance. Oh, I'm in front of Candlekeep. Oh, they actually traveled us there. I thought this was Baldur's Gate.
Hold, travelers! Before you will be allowed entrance, you must donate a tome of great value to our libraries.
Here you go, sir.
We met the requirements to gain entry to our most holy library. It is fine to see the child of Gorion once again within these hallowed grounds. Please have your less civilized friends refrain from causing trouble. They're very strict with the letter of the law, as you well know. Dude, we're back in Candlekeep. It's awesome. Love it.
I should have joined the army.
I should have joined the army. Ugh. Hey, Hull. Now, there's a face I never thought I'd see again in a million years. Well, we heard about Gorion's passing. Fuller and I went out to gather his body, but you were nowhere to be seen. I don't know what you two came across that night, but Gorion died a noble death, saving you from it. We were ambushed, and he told me to run, so I did. Thanks for taking care of his remains, Hull. I didn't have the means. Someday we'll sit down over a mug of ale, and I'll tell you about it. Look forward to it, kid. Alien, I should have stayed in bed. It's the Candlekeep Inn. Alright, so I'm assuming we probably want to go in here. Who's this? Oh, why is this not on? There we go. Who's Catterley? Talk to him. You feel EverQuest calling back to you? 100%. I'm really hoping that we get some news soon of new progression servers.
I am Catterley, a visitor of Candlekeep.
Salutations, I'm Catterley, a visitor of... Oh. Pardon if I seem out of sorts, but the journey's been long and treacherous and my labors age me so. May I inquire as to your name? Koh is my name. Koh, then I know you well, though you may be hard-pressed to remember. I was last here years ago and conferred with your foster father as you were off to chores. I'm not much your senior, really. I am certain you're tired of hearing of it. And that Legion have told you the same, but Gorion was well known to me. His death has been mourned by many. I've received sympathy from many a person I've never met before. Who is he to receive such adulation? Simple respect is all that it is. Gorion did many good things for many people. When last I spoke with him, I was barely acquainted with his fellows myself, but those who harp do tend to keep to themselves their affiliations. He was a long-standing member from what I understand. Likely he said nothing to you because he wished your childhood to be as normal as possible. I suppose all parents wish this, whether the child is theirs or not. I've yet to meet anyone who made claim to achieving it, though. How do you wager you have fared? As well as can be expected. Would that I had a gold coin for every person I have heard say such a thing. I'm sure your troubles vary greatly from my own experience, but we all have trials we must overcome. You all have a side that should not see the light of day too often. What matters is how much strength you wish to let it have. Such words are better saved for classes and meditation. Meditation's not for reunions. I will take my leave, though perhaps I should see you again before I am to go. The Tome of Candlekeeps are very nearly endless, and I'm sure to be here for 10 days at least. There are some from within the Central Keep who wish to speak with you, so it would be wise for you to visit them sometimes. Farewell, my friend. Catterley, there's your cleric. Oh yeah. Well, we're not really getting any new members at this point.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Feeling books. Normal book. I know.
Something on your mind?
Go, my child, look at you. Your face has gained some new lines since the days when I tutored you. Karen, you speak true, but it's not your fault. You prepared me as well as you could for what lay beyond these walls. I just pray that I'm prepared for what I shall find within them now that I've returned. What's wrong here? Should I tell the Watchers? All the Watchers, but first tell me if you've seen anything strange about the library today. Strange? Why, yes, that is just the word I would have used for that Koveras fellow, who was right here beside me, taking Alundo's prophecies from their place on the shelf and reading them. I could hear his voice, recognize the seer's words upon his quiet breath, but when I turned to steal a glance at him from the corner of my eye, it was the strangest thing. His eyes were closed, and he was reciting page after page as if from memory. I heard your footsteps, it seems, and wandered off. I was just returning the prophecies to their rightful place here. It might be wise to take a look. If this Koveras is dangerous, though, I'm afraid I'm too old and bookish to be more than a hindrance. Forgive me, but I must leave you now.
How may I be of assistance? You have but to ask.
Okay, that's suspect as hell.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Well, dip me in broth and call me stewed. If it isn't little Cohh. Hey, Theodon, how have you been? Still remember you running about the keep in your little swaddling clothes, pestering the elders and spooking the cows. Ain't that right, Jessup? Really was. Yep, of course, you never did stay in those rags of yours long. How have you been? You'd be naked as a jaybird the moment somebody turned their back on you. I remember the day that fella Blackstaff came floating in here, and there you were, turning around the outer keep with Gory and Hot on your trail. Took the cloak right off his back, you did. And made yourself just the cutest little... Yes, I remember. Can we drop it, please? How have you been? Wait, I remember it all now. There was Kelvin Blackstaff trying his hardest to look important while you ran through the stables with his cape tied around your waist. Such a lark. Thought I'd catch my death just from laughing, I did. I need to go. Nobody was sure what to do, and then Kelvin mutters some words and catches you by the scruff of the neck with some sort of spectral hand. He hauls you out and drops you right in front of him, grabbing his filthy cape in the process. Everyone was scared they were, weren't they, Jessup? Sure enough, scared witless. Yep, and then Kelvin bust out the biggest laugh you've ever heard. Everyone in the keep was laughing like mad, except you, Cohh. You just stood there naked as the day you were born, wondering what the fuss was about. I tell you, those were the days. Wow. I've got some paintings of you as a youngster I'm sure your little friends would love to see. Remember the one Cohh on the bearskin rug, Jessup? Early do, in the buff as usual. Cute as a bug you were. Go play with your friends now. Go on. Wow. The music here is fantastic. You talk to the cook.
What?
Wow. You gonna give us a whipping?
Hello there.
Okay, well. Let's head upstairs.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Bendalis. Good to see you once again. A pity you have not returned during a more restful time. Nothing, I'm sure. It's just that, well, things seem a little strange around here. Those decidedly unmerchant-like merchants, for one. And some of our own monks are acting odd as well. One fellow in particular. Who would that be? This fellow named Koveras. There he is again. Assuming he's a visiting sage of some sort, but he seems more interested in our guests than the tomes. He makes me nervous. I think he's had the same effect on others as well. And Shishtel's been out of sorts for days now. He's not as thick-skinned as I. You remember how nervous he used to be? It's quite the opposite now. Seems like a totally different person. Oh, there's shapeshifters here, too.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
You need something, stranger?
Oh, there he is. Thought I might find you somewhere around here. Allow me to introduce myself. Please do. My name is Koveras. I used to work for your father, running messages to his Harper friends in Waterdeep. Before he passed on, he entrusted this ring to me and asked I give it to you should evil ever befall him. Will you take it? I shall wear it. Wear it with your father's pride about you, then. Before you go, listen to me well. The leaders of the Iron Throne are here in the keep even as we speak. They are at their weakest and most unprotected. If you ever hope to kill them, now is the time. Now go, the Iron Throne awaits you? What? This is way too... I'm not going to put that ring on.
What is it this time? You have but to ask.
We didn't tell him that stuff. Where's the Iron Throne?
The Lord of Murder shall perish, but in his doom he shall spawn
Anonymous
a
gift,
score
thank
of
you so
mortal
much for
progeny.
the 10. Appreciate it, bud.
Chaos will be sown from their passage. So saith the wise Alonso.
Yes, I shall attend to it in a trice.
The Lord of Murder shall perish, but in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny.
There's trouble here, Chanter.
Chaos will be sown from their passage.
As Chanter, you know the history of this keep better than anyone. I've grown up here. I played within its walls, but there were many places I was never allowed to go. I am older now, and I will go where I must, but please, are there any places in this keep in which I was never told? I'm not a child anymore. The entire keep's in danger. I'm growing old, and the young are not so young anymore, nor the carefree so carefree. Alondo the Seer, the one who founded this fortress of knowledge and whose prophecies I chant each day, he is entombed deep in the bowels of this place. I tell you this, Koh, because you're right. It is time you knew. But I beg of you in Gorion's name, do not venture into those trapped and warded halls unless some higher power than myself bids you go. Oh, there's like a whole catacombs under here. Okay.
You have but to ask.
Excuse me. Is there anything up here? Oh, there's Brunos and Tough. Oh, there they are. Those are the dudes right there. I should have saved. Excuse me. My dear ma'am, you must realize that this manners and makes the gentlewoman, so would you kindly prove that you are one by leaving? Right people can afford to be rude, but this is not you. Leave now before my irate companion Brunos lets his temper get ahead of his reason. You're the leaders of the Iron Throne. We're the ones who've caused you so much trouble over the past weeks. We know what you're all about, and soon so will Duke Eltan. And you're stupid enough to admit this? Well, my young friends, you may find safety within the library, but once you've left, there'll be no place for you to run. Koveras told us you were all but undefended here at the keep. We could kill you and probably get away with it. Koveras? Who is Kover? Of course, it seems I taught my son all too well. Well, my young pups, you've been set up to be used as dupes. Koveras does not want what's best for you, but rather what's best for him. You should stop this foolish prattle about doing battle and get out of our conference room. So yeah, that dude is totally. I couldn't kill Rytor in cold blood. Something strange is going on in Candlekeep. I shall investigate further. Hey, Wilpog. Got a Twitch gift card for Christmas. Had to show the mods the love they deserve. You're okay too, Koh. Wilpog with a $50 tip to the mod team. Thank you, bud. Appreciate you, man. Let's go see if we can find these catacombs, I guess. Maybe something's going on in there. Can we go down at the beginning?
I shall attend to it in a trice.
If I leave, something bad's going to happen, isn't it? Oh, I can't go down from here.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Maybe we have to go like outside and down or something? Let's see what happens when we go out.
You have but to ask.
I should have joined the army.
Stay where you are. I don't wish to harm you, but you must come with me. You're to be questioned regarding the murder of the Iron Throne leaders. They were apparently killed not an hour ago, and an item of yours was found in the bodies. Surrender. Now you don't get their loot. Oh, man. To Kohh, you have sullied your father's name by defiling his home and bringing ruin to a peace that has lasted for centuries. I spit on you and all your friends. Your transgressions will be punished in the most severe form. I formally accuse you of the murders of Brunos, Kostak, and Ritter Anchev. I've done nothing wrong. Why have you accused me? Why have I accused you? You were seen fleeing the murder scene. Koveras found the identifying ring of a shadow thief assassin, your personal effects, and gold minted in From everything we have seen and found, it's not hard to figure out what your purpose was. From what I have been told, you've been trying to place all the misfortunes of the Sword Coast squarely on the shoulders of the Iron Throne. I assume you and your friends are assassins in the employ of Perhaps you were set up north to create discord in the region before an Omnian invasion. Matters little. You and your friends are to be sent to Baldur's Gate, where an appropriate punishment will be administered. What? See a shapeshifter. Is Koveras going to come in? Who's this? I'm sorry to see thee in such terrible circumstances. I know thee well enough to see that you have been falsely accused. Tomorrow, Olrant will most likely sentence thee to be sent to Baldur's Gate. Know thou will receive death penalty for these actions. I know that Gorion would not want to see his only child killed a scant few weeks after his own death. This is a favor in his memory that will help thee escape. Make thy way through the catacombs beneath the library, but disturb them not. I have your possessions with me. You must take them and go with haste. You know one by the name of Koveras. I know no one named Koveras, but Koveras is the reverse of Saravak, a young man who accompanied the leaders of the Iron Throne when they first came. It was right in front of us, chat. It was right in front of us. It's now time for you to go. I can teleport you to the secret room that leads to the catacombs, but from there you're on your own. You must be careful within the catacombs, as there are many guardians and traps, and perhaps overplan these murders. However dangerous the catacombs may be, they're a safer alternative to Olrant's wrath. Oh. Sigh. Yikes, you didn't notice? I did not notice, no. Not until it was too late.
It shall be as you wish.
Not until it was too late.
I wish my ear as well as I can.
Yep.
What is it this time?
Okay.
I shall attend to it in a trice. It shall be as you wish.
There'll be lots of traps down here, right?
Hello there.
Whoa, what are you doing here? My book? You stole my book, you cur? What? Oh, doppelganger. What? Is that the normal book I took earlier? Because that'd be hilarious.
Even the most prolific adventurer must take some time to rest.
No more mistakes, people. We can afford
I shall
no
attend to
more
it in a trice.
losses.
Yes, wherever fate takes me. Luck be a lady.
Well, looks like our rogue is failing us.
Great peril yields great beauty.
Good.
No finer a place to die than the battlefield.
How may I be of assistance?
I'll do my best.
Yes, great peril yields great beauty. flesh wound.
I'll do my weaker. I'll do my best.
Okay, that was terrible.
Servant awaits.
So here has a fine trap spell.
What is it this time?
I do too. It's called a really fast Khalid. Pew! Clear all the traps and run from them.
Shouldn't be risked in an occupation such
Or-
as
Swear you'll never hear the end of it.
could be a lady.
Two HP hype! Okay. Cool. What this? And this. Wisdom raised by 1 permanently. Nice. Fire resistance 40%. Not bad. Oh yeah, dude.
Can I help? I'll do my best.
Excuse me. This is kind of massive.
You have need of me?
Wow, there's absolutely nothing down there.
If none are better.
Well, there was death down there. I guess that's a, you know, that's a thing.
Yes? Luck be a lady.
Luck to be a lady. Is Gary Kuhn, is that Gary Kuhn or Siri-chan? That is Gary Kuhn. Yep. Damn right I'm looting this crypt. What? Rude.
I can but try.
Nothing?
You have need of me?
Dude.
There are so many. I can but try.
Oh my god.
I can but
Place is the
try.
worst. There's a lightning trap down here somewhere. Found it!
Lost it, Khalid. You'll
Can
die.
I help you?
I swear you'll never
none
hear
are
the end of
better.
it.
What if I have a resist lightning potion? I probably do. Spell it.
Yes? Luck be a lady.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Bee spiders are pretty rude.